All right, I'm
my
very
water
excited.
bottle.
Let's just watch Clifford
I
together.
know, I got my water bottle here, and I know you don't
Well,
like.
we're pushing fluids, so that's good. Happy Friday, everyone. You made it.
Hello.
Well, you welcome to Great Day, Connecticut. You could sing it. Looks like
Whoa, sometimes I get a good feeling. That's the song that's in my head right now.
I was looking at that piece of land floating, too.
Hello from the other side. We're going to talk about the Adele special coming up in just a bit.
And Taylor Swift. Do you know any of her songs?
Yeah, I do. None of them are coming to my head right now. Like Sorry or Apologies or something. She's always talking about her exes and stuff.
Yeah.
And but anyway.
Well, we got all that news coming out, but first of all, it's Friday, so a lot of people like happy hour, but today, especially, it's National Happy Hour Day.
It dates back to 1914 when the Navy started it during the Mexican-American War. By the end of the World War II, it had really taken hold in the military, and by 1959, it was popular amongst the people. I love a good happy hour.
You've been partaking in some happy hours.
I have been partaking in some happy hours.
Which for you is like dinner time.
Which for me is bedtime.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a happy hour, you get some cheap victuals, and you get some half-price drinks, and you're good to go. Who doesn't love a good happy hour?
Well, I'm sure there's lots of them right now.
Yeah. So, Jamie, what was the name of the restaurant over here in Rocky Hill that you said had a good happy hour? Panizzo.
And then in Max's have been doing good. You've been going to the one in Max downtown?
Max downtown, very good, very good. I got a whole meal for like 2 drinks. I went with a friend, and the whole thing was $45. I was like, this is amazing. Arancini, $1 a bowl. What is it called again? Panizzo in Rocky Hill.
Okay.
Go check it out.
Either way, there's got to be
there's tons
your
of them
local
out there.
places probably have great happy hours. Maybe this is the day. All right, the Britney Spears conservatorship battle continues because there's a hearing today, and both sides do want to see it ended, but it's just a hearing today, and there's different reasons why they want to see it ended. But either way, it looks like at some point she may be coming out and just be responsible for her own self, which is what she wants.
So right now she's got a temporary conservatorship.
Her dad was removed,
anymore.
and then they put in a temporary person, and she would argue that she doesn't need anybody.
Is it like, does she know this person that they put in there?
I think it was more appointed in this case, but that would at least be a neutral party versus someone that...
Okay, I think that's just kind of like getting a public defender when you know...
Yeah,
here's somebody
it's
who
the head of
you.
obviously she has lots of assets, so sometimes it's like a lawyer or the head of the
yeah,
trust.
that would make more sense.
Someone who's... I really don't know who hers is, but it's not her father anymore, but they want to dissolve the whole thing.
Okay. Taylor Swift's remake of her 2012 album, Red, is now available. Came down today, I think.
Yeah.
Fans can stream it, download it, order it. She's calling
My daughter Helena was telling me on my way to work, make sure I listen to Red because she wanted to support Taylor Swift. These are some of her most famous songs, but if you remember, she had her record label wasn't letting her own them, and now she owns them, so she re-recorded them so that she can own all of her own music and be her own woman. So you're going to hear her sing the same songs, but I think it's interesting to see maybe how she's matured or if it's any different.
I'm sure it's going to be pretty similar to the original songs. I mean, she doesn't want to change it so the fact that the people don't like it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She did this with Fearless too, another album, and it did sound pretty similar to me.
Speaking of music, do you like Adele? Well, there's a special this Sunday night on Channel 3. Adele, One Night Only.
It's a concert performance and a one-on-one interview with Oprah.
Here's a little preview.
Adele, music, Adele.
I invite you to join me for one night only.
I flew all the way across the country just to be here.
What an incredible evening.
I chose to do the sort of comeback this way with the new album, just to celebrate how special the album, the process of making it has been really special. I'm obviously going to hear a lot of older songs. And then 4 new songs. Being in LA as well, where I sort of had to recover, from everything that happened in my life over the last few years, it just sort of felt like the perfect show. It will look really elegant, and then I'll tell like a load of filthy jokes, like sort of whiplash for them.
Also, get you, Lizzo. You can come and outshine me, babes.
Why was this an interview I was interested in? Because I'm always interested in people who are willing to speak their truth. She actually is the truth.
How posh is this?
It's going to be a very special night.
One night only.
You know, very interesting that she used the word recover. I didn't realize there was that much going on in her life.
She's been through
divorce, weight
lots
loss,
of things,
I guess.
and she's really gone through a transformation, and she's sharing it with us, which I think is incredible. And I love that you have two women who are forces of nature, right? Both only known by one name, Oprah and Adele, sitting down together. Like, I want to watch that. When you get to only be known by your first name, you have something to say.
Adele, Madonna, you know, there's a few of them out there. All right, Justin Bieber and Tim Hortons. Yeah, there's one. We think there's one in Connecticut. We're not quite sure.
We found out they're in the Philippines and everywhere else. We looked on the map.
They're going to be
Tim
called,
Hortons is everywhere, apparently.
They are. It's a Canadian-based company. Timbits, they're going to be called, right?
Yeah, and they're new flavors of bite-sized donuts. And they're going to be Tim Biebs. So they have Tim Bits already, but these are Tim Biebs.
Okay.
And they're in collaboration with Justin Bieber.
The only one I think you would like on here is sour cream chocolate chip. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Or, chocolate white fudge.
I don't like that.
Sour cream chocolate chip, right? Because
sounds-
you're not going to taste the sour cream, just the chocolate chips.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
That's good.
And birthday cake waffle. Huh.
They're going to be available November 29th for a limited time in the U.S. and Canada. Good luck trying to find a Tim Hortons. I don't know where there is one. If you let me know where there is one, and maybe I'll go to get a bite.
That's what the Google is for.
Yeah, Rhode Island had them, because I remember going to Block
I
Island.
remember
when
there
was
was
Paul,
one
and there
on
was Tim
Route 2
Hortons
right by
everywhere.
the Henny Penny where Route 2 kind of
Right in
ends.
Salem, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Salem. I don't know if it's still there.
I don't know. Anyway.
All right, so the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree is officially on its way to New York City. For the first time ever, the tree is coming from the state of Maryland.
Do you believe that it is?
And we noticed that on the green in New Haven, that one's up already.
Now, the New Haven Christmas tree, Kara, is 50 feet tall. This one is 79 feet tall. That's almost 30 feet higher.
That's
got
got to
New
be
Haven
such a
Christmas
big
tree.
decision to decide, yes,
Yeah.
cut my tree down and take it.
They knocked on their door and they said, you know, we're from Rockefeller Center, the tree search, and would you be interested in giving us your tree? And they said it was healthy and that they said they didn't want to see it decline. It had kind of reached its maturity. And that instead of watching it decline, they wanted it to become a symbol for the world.
Wow, and it was 12 tons.
12 tons.
Like, it's just incredible to me, like what goes into moving that tree, to
Look at
putting it up.
Look at it. Look at it.
Just
look at
think
it.
how we struggle at home putting up our own trees, and then like how you figure out that.
And if remember,
Look at it. It's like
50,000 lights, and if one goes out, the whole tree goes out.
no, they fixed that now. They have. I'm sure that
And
they.
there's-
That's what happens to us, not them.
A Swarovski crystal is going on the top of it. I hope I said that right. Yes, it's going to be beautiful. I'd like to go into the city and see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a little ice skating on Rockefeller Center.
You know what?
fun.
They have timed ones now. So maybe if you get on early and buy tickets for a day and time you like.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
instead of just waiting for 2 hours. At least they did last year. You could
Okay.
buy the tickets.
Bring your own skates. Those skates are terrible. They have no blade on them.
You don't have skates, though.
I don't know. Just try to bring your own skates anyway.
All right, I don't have any skates.
I'll lend you mine. They're white and figure.
Might be too big. Do you spend too much time on Instagram? Maybe you're scrolling right now while you're watching us. I hope not. Let's not multitask, right? Just watch your great day. But now if you're wasting hours and you don't know,
Beep, beep, beep.
the social media site has a new feature so that people can take control of it. You have to opt in, but it seems like a good thing to opt into. It's a take a break, and it reminds you when you've spent too much time on Instagram.
That's my take a break noise. Beep, beep, beep. Imagine that came on and said, okay, you're spending too much time on Instagram.
Scott needs the other beep to remind him to go on Instagram.
Exactly. I need a beep to remind me to get on social media, not to get off of it. I was looking at this story going, this is so funny that people are actually on Instagram for that period of time, just scrolling and looking and doing. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Instagram is a happier place to be than Facebook.
It is?
So I
Okay.
think sometimes when you look,
It's more pictures, right?
It's more pictures. It's beautiful places. A lot of people post like they take time in curating how it looks.
But there's
So-
definitely text involved.
Yeah, but sometimes I think people just look at pictures or
Okay.
who knows. There's a lot more inspiration on Instagram. Anyway, follow us at Great Day Connecticut on Instagram. Follow me at Kara Sundlin. Maybe don't follow him because he doesn't post anything.
Scott.Haney3, I think it is. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
There's no reason to follow if you don't post anything.
No, every now and then I'll get Andrea to help me.
Okay.
All right, an Alabama baby. This is the sweetest story. Born at 21 weeks gestation, weighing less than 1 pound, now holds the world record for survival. Kara.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is when little baby Curtis
Oh my
was
God, Karen,
born,
look at
only
how
1 pound.
Look at how tiny.
Oh my gosh, just incredible. But now he's just living his best life. Look at him. He's a rockin' toddler there. It still has a little oxygen, but otherwise he's a happy kid. His chances of survival were less than 1% when he was born. And he had a twin that sadly passed.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it, that they had a twin that sadly passed. So that's
Pretty incredible. And a lot of hope out there for the families who maybe are struggling right now with babies in the NICU.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to be honored tomorrow. I don't know why. At Channel 3 Kids Camp, there's still tickets available. Renee's going to have more information on that coming up.
Okay.
Do you believe it?
I
don't
do.
know. I don't even know what's happening.
I do. Because you're kind of like a mushroom.
I'm like a fun guy.
You're a fun guy.
Yeah,